Hi, our focus today is going to be tree pose. Tree is a balancing pose. It can be more difficult for some people, all right? But I'm going to teach you how to ground yourself while lifting at the same time. So for anyone who doesn't know or is unfamiliar, a tree pose looks something like this. Now this is going to be your basic tree, okay? Now, in order to get there, we're going to first look to our breath. Make sure that you're breathing. Okay? That'll help you out with the balancing and all those things. You'd be surprised at how often we stop breathing when we're doing yoga or other types of activities. So after our breath, we're going to look to our base, which is our foot. Right? You need to pull your toes back and lay them down. You want to make sure you're not pressing to one side of the foot more than the other, especially the outside of the foot. The ball of your big toe should be, you should feel pressure there, right? Your weight should be equally distributed there. You should be nice and planted right there. Next, you're going to lift yourself. So you're grounded, now you're going to lift, right? So in order to lift, you're going to engage your Mula Bandha and your Uddiyana Bandha. Without going into greater detail, that means that you're going to engage the muscles of your pelvic floor and your core muscles. You want to lift yourself up. So you're going to plant, you're going to lift, your hands are going to come together. In order to help you out to balance here, you want your hands to press together as hard as you are grounding into the earth, all right? So my hands press together just as hard as I'm pressing downward, lifting myself up. I take my other leg, I just bring it up to where I think my flexibility is going to go for the day, and then I place my foot on my other leg. I am not digging in with my foot. It's very common for us to dig in. We just want our foot to be placed along our leg, and then we open up our hip as high, as far over as it will go, right? From here, there's all kinds of variations we can do. One word of warning we do not want to do is we do not want to put undue lateral pressure on the knee. You want to be very careful with that. Again, one of the most common things for us to do is to start digging this foot into our leg. So if your foot is cupping your knee or is like right below your knee and you start putting pressure there, like a whole lot of pressure there, you're literally putting a lateral force against your knee. You need to be careful of that. You could do some knee damage there, right? So once again, plant your foot, lift, bring your hands together, press them together as hard as you're grounding yourself. Bring your foot up, open, and then lay against your grounded leg. This is your basic tree pose. Namaste.